Without a doubt, besides the Sonic movie sequel being announced, the biggest Sonic news to come out this year was that there will be a new Sonic Netflix show coming to the service in 2022. I discussed this already, giving my initial reactions to the entire thing, but I didn't have a real opportunity to sit down and really look over what to expect from this. It was my genuine initial reaction. As you guys can see, I was very excited from this. But now, it's been a few weeks. We've heard no word from Netflix, Sega, or any of the production companies that are involved with this. We have heard absolutely nothing. So since it's been so long, I think that we should take a deeper look before anything else gets out. From the base information that we have, what can we expect from this show? A realistic expectation. This isn't how I would make it or what I'd like to see, this is just how the show will probably end up. I do plan on giving my show pitch at some point, but that's not this video. Let's take a look at all of the facts and logic, and see if we can come up with an idea of what this show will end up looking like. First things first, besides the name Sonic the Hedgehog, what will stick in your mind is the name Netflix. As we all know, Netflix is the largest streaming service in the world as of right now. They have a variety of different shows, from originals to acquired programming, which is exactly what this is. Netflix is simply the distributor of this program. This isn't going to be anything like Stranger Things. This is something that Netflix paid to acquire. It's not something that they've actually made themselves. Meaning whoever wanted to dish out the most money would have got it, including cable, which is where every former Sonic show aired. This is Sonic's first ever original show to not be shown on cable. We're entering a new era of entertainment, streaming, and Sega knows that the best home for Sonic in terms of a new show would be streaming. So I'm so happy that this is going to Netflix and not somewhere like Peacock. You know, just a smaller streaming service. This is going to the juggernaut here, which is why I'm just so happy. So what does this whole Netflix thing mean? Well, it means two things in particular. First, that this show will probably get some more money compared to some other places. Netflix has a bunch of money that they could dish out to make this thing of substantial quality, having it look nice and have good talent behind it, writers, actors, etc. But also the second reason, it's Netflix. Netflix is extremely popular, as I stated, meaning that it will be very easy for people to watch this. Unlike cable, where you have to wait for shows to come on, Netflix you can watch anything at any time. With the absolutely enormous subscriber base, a lot of people will be able to see that there's a new Sonic show and watch it. It was the perfect home for the show to go. But I know what you all want me to talk about, the actual show itself. Well, in order to get an idea of what the show will look like, we have to take a look at the production companies. Aside from Sega themselves being involved in this, the two we're going to look at is Wild Brain Entertainment and Man of Action Entertainment. All have an extensive catalog of children's programming. Not just children's programming, extremely popular and successful ones too. Before we get into the big dog, I want to talk about Wild Brain, because this one's raising a lot of eyebrows due to their back catalog. They're currently working on the Snoopy Show for Apple TV+, Johnny Test, and some other smaller children's programming, but their portfolio is what scares people the most, which include shows like Teletubbies, Super Y, preschool educational entertainment, and the one everybody's talking about when it comes to them, Mega Man Fully Charged. Due to it being another video game character, it's just naturally going to draw that comparison. But I wouldn't worry too much about this. Wild Brain is simply going to fund and produce the content. It's not necessarily going to be written, directed, and all of that stuff by Wild Brain. They're going to be involved, yes, but they're not the active producers, more of an executive producer, if you will. Now, the people who will actively be making the show, where there will be writers and directors and real producers, is the company Man of Action Entertainment. These are where the creatives are. These are the ones who actually make the show. This back catalog is way more up Sonic's alley. They've worked on such shows as the Ben 10 franchise, Generator Rex, The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Ultimate Spider-Man, Marvel's Avengers Assemble, Big Hero 6 the series, and Mega Man Fully Charged. All of these shows fall into the action-adventure route that Sonic the Hedgehog usually goes down, so if you want to expect anything in terms of tone, definitely look at the back catalog of Man of Action. That's what you'll probably get with this show, not Teletubbies. But what else can we expect? Surely there's more. Well, there's some slight details, I guess. First things first, this is probably going to be a modern Sonic show. When I say this, I mean this Sonic, not movie Sonic or classic Sonic or Boom Sonic. We're gonna finally have a modern Sonic show for the first time since the mid-2000s. But how do I know this? Is it because I hide in Sega of America's offices all day? No, that's not the reason. It's because of an internal document for investors. It stated that there would be long-form animation for modern Sonic, which it could be heavily insinuated that this is that long-form animation for modern Sonic. The silhouette of modern Sonic next to the Netflix logo really supports this claim, so I don't think too many fans would have to worry about a redesign of Boom's scale. I can guarantee that the characters will look the exact same, just with tweaks. Nothing crazy like extra quills or sports tape. Just its style will have its own unique flair to it. Every Sonic looks different in every form of media. This will be modern Sonic, he'll just look like his own version of modern Sonic. So I think we're safe on crazy redesigns. I think we've learned our lesson. We also know that this show will be 3D animated, so it won't look like Ben 10 or any of those Marvel shows that Man of Action worked on. More like Mega Man Fully Charged, maybe? Not the exact same animation just with Sonic, I don't think you should expect that, but it will be 3D, and that's some things that we could base this off of, I guess. Definitely don't expect Marza animation level of stuff. That's ridiculously expensive and would take this show millions of years to get like a season out. It's gonna be traditional, more along the lines of Sonic Boom, just a little bit better. A lot of us thought that the next show would be 2D animated, judging by the fact that Sega has been doing a lot of 2D animation lately, and a lot of recent kid shows have been going 2D, but I guess they got a decent budget to where they can make this thing 3D, which I am all good with. I am very much so looking forward to what this show will look like, but I'm also looking forward to the tone of this show. I have somewhat of an idea of what we could expect, I just don't know how it's going to be executed. I showed you all of the shows that these companies have worked on. They're kids shows. A lot of fans have been asking for a more dark and serious show, which, I'm sorry guys, you're just never gonna get. I don't think Sonic will ever be able to truly take itself seriously again. I know Forces tried, but it was serious in its own weird way. You won't see Sonic characters with guns, cursing, dying. It's not gonna happen. This is a kids franchise, and these are kids companies working on the show. Look at this. This is not me knocking the show or saying that this is bad or that fans are stupid for wanting a more serious show. That's not the case. But I do think we should look at what has been presented in these two companies' back catalogs and take our judgment from there. These are kids shows. Sonic is a kids franchise. When I say that, I'm not saying adults can enjoy it, it's just that's what this franchise is tailored to. So when I watch this show, I'm gonna expect something for boys aged 8 to 12. That's not me saying that there's no way this show is going to have any serious tones to it. Man of Action's worked on Ben 10, which is a silly, goofy, and stupid show at points, but at times the show does take itself very seriously. There's stakes, there's drama, there's character conflict. If this Sonic show could be even half of what that is, I'd be very happy with it. The original Ben 10 show is great. I recently went back and rewatched it. If they can recapture that and just use Sonic, I would be super happy. But if I had to expect anything, it would be Ultimate Spider-Man. Very fourth wall breaking and jokey and having a lot of action in there, but minimal character drama, conflict, and real stakes. It's hard to judge not knowing anything about the show, but that original Ben 10 show was a very long time ago. In fact, it's been 15 years, so I'm basing a lot of what this can be off of their more recent content. And that's pretty much all we know about the show and all we can really take away. The show comes out in 2022, which isn't actually that long, I think. We're almost in 2021, a couple of days away in fact. So if you're watching this video in 2021, you're only a year away. Good job. We don't know much right now because there hasn't been an official announcement. I'm pretty sure Netflix was scheduling that tweet and they didn't mean to actually tweet it out immediately. But we'll obviously find out more about the show when we get closer to 2022. This is going to be big for Sonic. 2022 is going to be an absolutely amazing year. I'm so excited to learn more about this show, but I know it will do great things for the franchise no matter what.